My name's Phil Howard, chef and owner of The Square. The Square really is about the collective work of an awful lot of people. 22 years is an awfully long time, it's nearly half my life. And I like to believe that the reason that The Square is still thundering along the way that it does is because I still play a huge part in it. The people that care most about The Square are still very much involved in its day-to-day running. But above all else, what's enabled it to remain competitive and relevant is the fact that it's consistent, and we have managed to keep over an extended period of time. My cooking is very uncerebral, I love eating, I love the taste of food, I love everything about food. We try and do two things at The Square in our cooking, generally speaking. Refine plates of food that are sophisticated and elegant and full of finesse, and that's something you notice when you eat it. Alongside that is a soul-nourishing element of comfort. Consistency is really the single most important thing that we achieve here, and we have, I think it's the best part of 60 full-time employees, and collectively put an awful lot of effort into delivering a consistent product. And that's everything from the way the chairs are set up before service, the way the napkins are folded, the way that we cook the beef, the way that we chop the chives, the way that we make the cream potatoes, right the way through, the way that the flours are done, the way the floor is polished, and everything through to the last thing, let's say, for example, the coffee. That's where Nespresso comes in, and the reality is that Nespresso is a remarkably impressive product itself through the process of its production, hermetically sealed capsules. It is top quality coffee in the first place, and what you have through their system is complete consistency. They deliver at the press of a button a variety of coffees, a variety of styles, which is just not realistically achievable through more traditional means. This is one of those dishes. Here we are at the onset of autumn, looking forward, and it's the kind of food that I think people want to eat. We take the short rib, we actually cut it down the middle so it's not too long. We then season it, caramelize it in the pan. We then make a marinade using a puree of very long, slow, slightly sweet and sour onion preparation, and then we mix that puree with some of the Nespresso, with some chili, with some garlic, with some ginger, with some maple syrup. And what you have there is a traditional barbecue-y kind of flavour, which is why it works so well with an espresso. We then marinate this caramelised short rib of beef in it, wrap it in foil, pop it in a very slow oven overnight or for at least 8 hours at sort of 100 degrees, and the meat eventually succumbs to that slow cooking process, and you get this wonderful, soft, supple, fatty short rib. The aggressive nature of the coffee mellows and it turns into this wonderful background flavour. And we simply serve it with some cream potato, a glazed carrot, and then some of the marinade napped over the top.